Hey guys, today's video is all about the best WooCommerce hosting options for 2021. Organic viewers of this channel may remember that we made a video on the best options for 2020, but it's time to breathe in some new life into it, as we all know how quickly things change. Plus, I have a few special guests today who are eager to strut their stuff for you, so let's get ready and let's jump right in. As you may know, WooCommerce is the most popular e-commerce plugin for WordPress, used by over 5 million sites. But the success of this plugin depends heavily on the functionality of its hosting. So if you're running an online business, choosing the right option is crucial because it will affect user interaction with your shop and ultimately sales. Before I get into the top picks for 2021 and introduce my guests, let me go over what you should be looking for in the first place in a WooCommerce hosting provider. For privacy and security, you will need a hosting provider that provides isolated environments for each website. These isolated environments ensure greater flexibility, security, and a better performance for every website. All the needed aspects for running a great, successful online store, and shared hosting has nothing to do here. An SSL certificate is very important because it reassures a potential customer about your site's identity through authentication. It also supports encryption, which is a must if you're expecting a potential customer to fill in their contact or credit card info. So good hosting providers will always have this in their plan. For your online store to be successful, it needs to be available for visitors. Pretty obvious, I know. So when looking for a WooCommerce hosting provider, focus on the ones that provide more uptime. Ideally, use ones that run on data centers classified as Tier 4, because this means your website will experience the lowest amount of downtime in a year. Now listen up. Google tells us that more than half of website visits are abandoned if the site takes more than 3 seconds to load. People expect things fast, and your hosting provider better deliver. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure to go with an option that guarantees speed and has data centers all around the world, because they make sure your target audience has fast access and a great user experience. Tightly connected to speed, the next point is caching and optimization. When it comes to optimizing an e-commerce site, there are specifics. So engineers will tell you it's tricky. A kill them all, freeze them all approach, cache them all approach does not work here. Because for the sake of your business, you can't cache dynamic pages of e-commerce sites or make them static as you would with landing pages. But you still want them to be super fast, of course. So what's the solution? A hosting provider that provides smart solutions for e-commerce dynamic pages. We're going to make a video about WordPress caching and optimization in more detail, so subscribe so that you don't miss it out. Next up, make sure your hosting provider has impressive and customizable backup solutions for you. Why? Because you need to be able to back up your website frequently, especially before updates. And you have to be able to restore your site easily. Some hosting providers may even handle backups themselves, so definitely keep an eye out for that, as it makes life easier. The security of your website is one of the most important things to look for, so make sure that your site and therefore your online store are in good hands. The more options provided that can cover all types of security threats, the better. You should know that WooCommerce is multi-site compatible, so your hosting provider needs to make management of multiple sites as easy as possible. Make sure to look for options that have intuitive dashboards with all the tools necessary, so whenever you have a new online business idea, never let your hosting provider get in the way. And finally, the last thing you need to pay attention to is, of course, support. Your online store is your pride and joy, and sometimes you will have questions, concerns, and a little bit of help, and that's totally fine. So that's why you need the guarantee of a reliable, knowledgeable, and a helpful support team that works when you do. Even if it feels like it's 24/7 most days, they should be available to assist you in all your concerns, whether it be housekeeping issues or technical issues. So go for a hosting provider that prioritizes customer satisfaction. So now that you know what to look for in WooCommerce hosting, I'm going to share with you the 3 best WooCommerce hosting providers for 2021. I have even split them up in terms of categories, so you can choose the one that best suits your needs. Yes guys, I just love you that much. Think of it like this. So you need a superhero to save the day, right? So just like there are different superheroes with different superpowers to choose from, there are also different WooCommerce hosting providers with different features. They still all have the same end goal, saving the world for the former and keeping your online store functioning optimally for the latter. So finally, let me introduce you to my 3 good friends who are going to help me explain the differences of each hosting provider. Iron Man, Hulk, and Spiderman. I hope everyone watching is #Team Marvel, don't at me. I'm gonna start the top 3 picks with the one that is best for businesses that already have an online store, but they feel that their current hosting experience is subpar. In other words, these are for businesses that are ready for another level. And the best option in this category is TenWeb. So TenWeb is an automatic WordPress hosting platform powered by Google Cloud. And what do I mean by automated? Maybe it is better if I show you. Tony, can you take this one? Yeah, kind of like that. Awesome and automated is the name of the game. TenWeb's automatic platform is actually optimized for WooCommerce sites, allowing you to enjoy the fastest WooCommerce hosting. As a Google Cloud partner, TenWeb has optimized the backend and frontend of the hosting to the fullest potential. This results in a flawlessly functioning store, and since it's hosted on industry-leading infrastructure, you can expect speed, security, and scalability. TenWeb also helps boost your sales with its automatic 90+ page speed score. Remember when I talked about the importance of 3-second rule? This results in higher SEO rankings, better performing ads, and more sales. TenWeb also uses 12 data centers spread out across 4 continents, so you can impress both your target audience and audiences all over the world, aka your potential customers. TenWeb also uses one of the fastest caching layers in the market, the Nginx Fast CGI. It takes into consideration the security of websites like WooCommerce and automatically detects them to ensure the dynamic pages of these sites are not cached. We know people can be afraid of the unknown, but don't let that fear stop you from wanting more from your current hosting provider. TenWeb makes the process of migration as smooth and secure as possible. And free. Did I mention free? The automatic process makes migrating your store from your current provider to TenWeb easy, fast, and secure. You can even try automatic migration through the 14-day free trial with no credit card required. Rest assured, your live site will not be affected as you see what the world of automation can do to your business. We already know the importance of a good backup solution, and TenWeb comes through here yet again. It offers real-time customizable backups of your site, keeping it in a secure AWS S3 storage space. Put your mind at ease by scheduling automatic backups for your store, knowing it's safe and that you can restore the previous versions easily. TenWeb not only offers SSL certificates free of charge, it also auto-renews them for you. They use Linux containers to provide isolated environments for each website, prioritizing security and privacy. Sharing is not always caring, especially when it comes to website security. How many websites? Don't worry. TenWeb doesn't penalize serial entrepreneurs. In fact, the agency plan allows you 10 hosted websites at just $6 a site. Plus, the platform's intuitive dashboard prioritizes multi-site support so you can manage them all effortlessly and keep on entrepreneuring. Is that a word? I think that's a word. When it comes to security threats, well, TenWeb kind of handles it like this. The platform has specialized security services that includes unlimited automatic security scans, 24/7 monitoring, and brute force migration. I think TenWeb might even have a motto when it comes to dealing with security threats.
I have a plan. Attack.
Alright, thanks Tony. And what if you have any questions or need immediate help? TenWeb offers 24/7 live support, 365 days a year. You'll be chatting with WordPress experts who will resolve your issues immediately. In case you're wondering, oh my god, how could I have missed this wonderful opportunity? Now it's too late, and too much work to transfer my shop to TenWeb. I'm doomed. TenWeb offers automatic migration, here to save the day. With all this and plenty more, what are you waiting for, guys? If your current WooCommerce provider is holding you back, ditch them and take the plunge with TenWeb. Don't forget you can try everything I just mentioned for free with TenWeb's 14-day trial, linked below. Alright, the next pick in my list is for businesses who are already running but don't have an e-commerce presence. So if you have a physical business and you want to get in on the world of online stores, this option is for you. And the best one in this category is Cloudways. So Cloudways offers managed WordPress WooCommerce hosting and prides itself on scalability. What do I mean by scalability? I think I'll see if the Hulk can help us out. Hey Bruce? Yeah, like that, but with a lot less anger.
I'm always angry.
Cloudways' goal is to use its scalable platform to get your business from mess to success. It uses top infrastructure as service providers like DigitalOcean, AWS, and more to help deliver a smooth experience for your customers. Its one-stop platform has everything you need just a few clicks away and utilizes the latest tools and software to make the switch from physical to online easy. Cloudways also understands that you may be concerned about how your business will do in the online world. So it offers a vertical scaling feature where you can easily scale your plan or server size to adjust to your needs. It also conventionally offers pay-as-you-go plans so you can upgrade or downgrade based on your needs and budget. Kind of like how Bruce may need a larger shirt size when he transitions into the Hulk. All plans come with a free SSL certificate, 24/7 support and monitoring, automatic backups, free migration, dedicated firewalls, and more. Proactive Cloudways security practices are put in place to keep your servers safe and secure. So if there is ever a threat, you can imagine what will happen. Their plan starts at $10 a month, and they also offer a 3-day free trial for you to test out their platform and make sure if it's the right fit for your business. Okay, that brings me to the final peek in the best WooCommerce hosting providers for 2021. This one is suited best for those who are just starting from scratch and have only the idea of an e-commerce store. Also those who are running a small operation or planning to, those who don't really have any major expenses and are looking for a low-budget alternative. If you find yourself nodding along to this description, then SiteGround, the managed WordPress hosting provider, is the best fit for you. Why? Well, it will meet you where you are in the early stages and have the basics covered without being intimidating. I guess I can ask Peter to give you an idea.
Mass cancels out, so it's just gravity times sine.
Oh, he's still in class, but when needed, he can definitely assist.
Oh my god, that's tall!
Not exactly on the same level as Iron Man.
You're the spiderling. Crime-fighting spider. You're Spider-Boy?
Spider-Man.
But in some contexts, it can be just what you need. SiteGround prides itself on the ease of which you can launch your store. As mentioned, it meets you in the early stages and its prices and features really reflect that, especially as their plans are all shared hosting. For just $4.99 a month, you can build a single WooCommerce site through their shared hosting plan, which includes a free WooCommerce installation, an SSL certificate, daily backups, and an allowance of 10,000 monthly visitors, just enough for a new blooming store. If you're worried about managing it all, SiteGround understands it may be overwhelming. Their WooCommerce dashboard helps out by listing your orders and lets you initiate fulfillment and display detailed reports. With SiteGround, as your budget grows, you can buy extensions or plugins that can enhance your store, marketing integrations, and the overall user experience. You can extend your store when you're ready with some additional costs. If you choose one of their more expensive shared plans, SiteGround also gives you the option to test your shop out on a staging copy before going live. For many people, security risks that are associated with online shops can be enough to deter them from ever launching theirs. SiteGround takes security seriously, and they have a unique AI anti-bot system that effectively blocks millions of security threats every day. And should you have ever questions or concerns about any of the services, their help center is available 24/7 for you. So now that I have broken down all the 3 options for you, all that's left to do is choose your fighter. Alright guys, that's it for today, so don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos in the future. And of course, if you're using any WooCommerce hosting provider, comment below and let me know which one. Also remember that knowledge is power, so use it wisely in all your online business needs. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
This video was brought to you by Temweb, an automated WordPress platform designed for agencies. Automate hosting, speed optimization, migration, site building and management, and skyrocket your agency growth. Sign up for a 14-day free trial and experience true automation.